Our today's topic is master data and postings for asset accounting. So yesterday we finished the configuration and to create cost centers and profit center for assets. So today we will start from asset master records. Asset master record. How many segments in the asset master record?
Uh,
Two. Yeah.
yeah,
Which one?
they put the depreciation area.
Company code segment and master data segment.
No.
Asset
Asset master data.
master record.
And the second is depreciation area.
Depreciation.
Oh,
What did I say? Depreciation.
So today I will show you both of them when I will be creating the asset master data. So two segments make the asset master data. I am in the SAP Easy Access screen where I will be working as an end user. So click on accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets, asset, create, and the transaction code is AS01. Double click on AS01 and you will be on this screen. You can see two both segments, master data and depreciation areas on top. You have to choose your asset class. Click this button. Enter the company code AU01 and your asset class will be open. Now you have to choose the class in which you want to create the asset. Let's start from machinery and equipments. Click on that and company code number of similar assets 1. Okay, if you have number of similar assets more than 1, then you can enter the number like 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like that, yeah. But first I will create I will show you how to create asset, only one asset, yeah. Now you can click on master data, or you can click on depreciation area, or you can click on enter. It doesn't make any difference, yeah. So click enter. Before I press enter, I will just explain you what is the reference field. If you have got a template of asset master data, you can enter the asset and sub number and company code. You will see the option of sub number when I press enter. And some of the asset classes we have chosen external sub number, if you remember, yeah. Yesterday I showed you when I was creating asset class that external or an internal sub number can be assigned to the asset master data. So by default the sub number is 0. Press enter.
what is post capital?
Post capitalization is that the asset is already capitalized, yeah. So if you tick that button, so you can enter the uh,
So
post.
this example we are creating asset or
It's not capitalized, it's
okay.
it's because we will capitalize it later on,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, we are having this error, so we will work
Then
to
same
fix
as
this
suppose.
error, yeah. Okay, so business area is suppressed. That was the error, and we can fix this error by checking our screen layout AU20, and as you can see, all the fields are suppressed. Yeah, as no means suppressed. Now you have to make them optional. So business area should be optional. Yeah. So I'm gonna make cost center optional, plant location. So with the fields which you think are necessary for display should be optional. Okay, and after that click on save. So probably if this is the case for all your screen layout, then you have to change all your screen layout. Yeah. So I think we have to check all our screen layouts one by one. But let's try to create asset master record, and if this is the scenario for all the asset classes or screen layouts, so then we have to change it. Now go back and try to create asset master record. Enter. Okay, go back and come back again. Enter, and now it is working. Yeah. So you have 4 tabs. As you can see, general, data, time dependent, allocation. These 3 tabs make the asset master segment. And the fourth one is depreciation area, which is depreciation area segment. So you have both segments in one screen. So description, it is machinery and equipment. So first, let's say the description is tractor. Asset main number text. If there is a main number text for, so you can enter it, let's say tractor 01. If you remember, when we created the asset class for AC2000, we choose the base unit of measure pieces. Yeah. So you can enter 1 pieces, or you can just leave it blank. If you have got the error, because normally quantity is used in the purchase order, but if you work on the FI, so we don't need quantity. So if the quantity will give you the error, so probably you have to remove this option, because this option we normally use when we create the purchase order or sales order, but we are not working on and or ST, so probably we don't need it. So if I will do it later on. Yeah, I will remove it later on. So inventory number, you can enter, let's say 01. That's the inventory number. Posting information, as you can see, there is no information for capitalization. Okay, because it is not yet capitalized, it's just the master data. Click on time dependent, and in time dependent you can see all the fields which we have just changed them into optional. Choose the cost center. Cost center will be for machinery and equipments. So assign the cost center and click on allocations. If you are working on asset management module or plant maintenance module, so you can have this information ready to input: equipment number, object type, description of technical object. So this screen is an integration of assets and equipment. Yeah, it's like more detail. Okay. Click on depreciation areas and you will notice that your depreciation key and useful life have already been entered because we entered this information into the configuration yesterday. Yeah, so that's why it has been copied. Depreciation key and useful life has been copied, but if we want to change the depreciation key and useful life, we can do it here. That is the question asked in the certification exam as well, that can we change depreciation key and useful life once it is entered into the customization. So we can do it. Yeah, click on save. So can you see this 0? Yeah, yeah, that 0 was sub number by default. Now if you see the asset number, it is 200,000 0. Why 200,000? Because
That's a number range.
we created the number range 200,000 for machinery and equipments, and sub number by default is 0. Now if I go back into asset and click on display, enter, you have a third button here, asset values. Yeah, this asset value option is the same as you have customer or vendor line item display or GL line item display. So if you want to see the line item display or asset reports, so you click on asset values. That is a shortcut. Otherwise you have to remember the transaction code AW01N. It is called Asset Explorer and its transaction code is very famous, which is very easy to remember, AW01N, because you will be working most of the time in AW01N. Now if you click on asset values,
There will be nothing.
it will be nothing, but just I want to show you how we can see Asset Explorer. How does it look like? Because we will keep coming into this Asset Explorer and we'll see the information related to assets, including the documents as well, posting information. So this is the Asset Explorer and its transaction code is AW01N. Now on the left hand side, this column is showing you depreciation areas. As you know, book depreciation area for area 1 has got GBP currency, because as I mentioned, area 1 posts real time and it posts the transaction into the company code currency. The second and third book depreciation will take the values from area 1. It is possible your second depreciation area 2 can have euro currency or United States dollars or any other currency which you have chosen in advance. Okay. So similarly, the third depreciation, normally we have got the same currency for area 2 and area 3, but in the real business scenario you have to keep this in mind. You have to ask the client uh, which currency they would like to choose as for area 2, area 3, but the same currency you have to you have for your company code currency as well. You know, yesterday I showed you additional local currencies. So tax balance sheet, and this is cost accounting depreciation and book depreciation area 60. Right now you don't have any posting information, and also you can see the cost center information and GL account as well, 1302. This is the asset number, this is the asset sub number, this is the fiscal year. You can click this arrow to go to the next fiscal year and check its
Impact of.
track its transaction into a particular year. Yeah, because normally we have to carry forward the balance to the new year, and the asset year should be closed. So click on the posted values, and right now you don't have any acquisition value. The depreciation values will be showed in this right hand side column. Similarly, comparisons, you can compare the depreciation for each year. Okay, you can't see it because we haven't posted anything yet. Then you click on parameters. In the parameter you can see the information related to the depreciation key, useful life, and the start of calculation. When we acquire this asset, then this will be updated. And with this button you can call asset reports. Instead of going through the menu path, you can go into this explorer screen and can display asset reports, asset balances, history sheet, transaction, acquisition, retirements, intra-company asset transfer, list of regions of asset charges, depreciation, insurance values. So from uh, asset explorer you can call these reports immediately. Otherwise, you can call the same reports through the menu path as well, inside the folder information system. Now we have to create some more assets before we start acquiring it. Go back. The system is really very slow today. You have information deactivation on. When you sell the asset, you can see the date of deactivation. Okay, so that's what it means. But all this information is updated automatically. Now I will create some more assets. Click on asset again, and now I want to create some more assets into machinery and equipments. But this time I will choose the option number of similar assets 4. One I have already created, so I will click on 4, press enter. And this time I will choose, let's say, a forklifter. It will be 02, inventory number 02, quantity 1, time dependent. Quantity for forklifter 1, yeah. Number of similar assets 4.
Okay.
So choose the cost center and depreciation area. Business area will be picked up by the cost center. So depreciation area information is already there. Click on save. When you click on save, you will have the dialog box. Okay, you will have this dialog box. If you click on create, 4 assets will be created with the same name, forklifter. So it doesn't make any sense, yeah. So you have to click on maintain. Click maintain and you will have the screen. Yeah. Now the second one you can create access platform. Yeah, inventory number 3. Yeah. Then the third one can be digger, inventory number 4. The fourth one can be
Trucks.
uh, okay, let's say
Caterpillar. Small caterpillar.
yeah, okay, let's say truck, and this will be 05, and click on continue, enter. Okay, now you have to click on create, and you can see here, see the number 2010 to 2040 have been created. So you have created 4 assets, okay, for machinery and equipment. 0, yeah. So it was, the first one was tractor, and the second one was
Access.
so we have created under machinery and equipments. Now next is click this button and we will create some more assets. Okay, next I will choose vehicles. Yeah, the system is very slow today.
One you kicked out a couple of people.
Okay, so now I'm gonna create uh, 5 number of similar assets for vehicles. Press enter. Okay, so we are having the same problem in the screen layout. So I will go into SPRO and change the screen layout for vehicles. So it seems that we have to do it for each asset class, each one by one.
Can we copy that?
We
All
can't.
of it? No?
We can copy, but we have to create new screen layouts then. The screen layout which we have copied is having the problem.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So the one which we have already made changes, so if we copy that now, so it's working, but again we have to go long way back, because screen layout is assigned into asset classes, so we have to change the asset classes as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vehicle.
Okay, I'm gonna change the screen layout for all the asset master data. First I will go into the buildings and click on logical field groups, and the business area information is under the time dependent data. Click on field group rules, and as you can see, business area is suppressed, so I will make those fields optional which I need. So click on that, enter, and I don't need any other information. Save it. Now I will do it one by one. We have already changed the screen layout rules for machinery and equipments, so I will change now for fixture and fittings. The second one is uh, fixture and fittings. Click on logical field groups, time dependent data, and go to logical group rule, field group rules. So choose cost center, optional. Okay, fixture and fittings, as you can see, already optional. Yeah, all the fields are optional. That is good. So save it. Okay, go back to the screen layout, and the next is vehicles. Time dependent data, field group rules, and cost center optional, business area optional. Okay, plant optional. Save it. Okay, next is low value assets. Okay, time dependent, field group rules, cost center, plant, business area. Go back to the screen layout, and and the next is asset under construction.
When I looked, you didn't save the change.
Yeah, screen layout, and the next is land. So that is fine.
Business.
Yeah, it's also already optional. Yeah. And finally you can save it. So this next time you will not have any problem. Yeah. So now go back and now try to create exit and then come back again, AS01, and press enter. Okay, you have to create number of similar assets 5. Yeah, go back, enter 5, and then press enter. And as you can see, your sub number is blinking now, so you can enter the sub number as the client requires, yeah, according to the client requirement. Let's say client requires 50, so your sub number is 50 for each vehicle. Yeah. So description first can be, let's say, Ford Focus, and asset main number text you can enter here, 01, and click on time dependent, choose the cost center for vehicles, click on depreciation area, and as you can see, the information has been copied from the configuration. Click on save. So when you click on save, this will, the dialog box will be appeared, and click on maintain. So the first is Ford Focus, next can be Range Rover, and the third can be Audi A6, Audi A4, BMW 6 Series,
Director.
and then Mercedes CLS. Continue.
Ford Focus is for the supervisor and Mercedes is for.
Click on create, and the sub number will be 50 for all of them. As you can say, 400,050 to 400,450. The sub number, this sub number was the example of external sub number. So this was vehicles.
So what is the purpose of this sub number?
It's just to distinguish the asset from other assets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like distinguish feature. You can
What
say.
about the number range?
Number range will be the same which you have created here.
So that will be a distinguish feature for.
Yeah, but sub number is special, you know. Okay, it's standard.
I will use that mainly for reporting purposes. The number. If you click on the number, you know which vehicle you're talking about.
Yeah. So it can be used for reporting purposes as well. Yeah, that is Ford Focus, and the second one was
Range Rover.
Range Rover. Then
Audi A6, Ford A4, BMW,
and then
Mercedes. Shouldn't the sub number become 51, 52, 53, and 54?
Yeah, if you create individual asset, yeah, because we did it similar asset number of 5, yeah? But if you do it individually, then you can change the sub number as well, 50, 51, 52.
So as if you're using as a block like 5, we can't change the sub number individually.
You can't change it, yeah. Because
So
you can
with the sub number you can identify which car it is, can't
you can call the assets, like you can, like, the number ranges can be different for each assets, yeah. But if the sub number is the same, so it's like a, you can
Group.
it's like a group, yeah. Yeah, if you want to call the whole group with the sub number, you enter the sub number 50, the whole group will be called on the reports.
And in financial statement, fixed asset movement, when you categorize it like motor vehicle, so if you want to make it report, you can say 50 report.
That's 50 and that's it.
So it's better if you keep the same number same. So next is low value assets, yeah, and the example can be computers, yeah, computer, tablets, mobile phones, printer, scanners. So I will go and then create AC 5000 number similar assets 5, enter, and this one is using sub number as well, yeah. So let's take it
30.
is 60, yeah. So description, the first one can be
Or can we not give AC 5000, so 50?
50 we have already given to vehicles, yeah.
Okay.
So if you wanna give, so you can choose 60, or
Okay.
let's choose 500 if you want. You can choose
Okay.
500. So description, the first one can be Apple desktop, yeah, and choose time, go to time dependent, choose the cost center, low value assets, click on depreciation area, and you can see depreciation key, useful life have been copied. Click on save, okay, and click maintain. And now you can change the description. So first was Apple desktop, and the second one can be
HP printer.
HP printer, okay, and next one can be
Canon fax.
Canon scanner, and then
Laptops.
Fax.
Samsung, uh,
Fax.
no, it was, I think, IBM laptop,
No, Dell laptop.
Dell, okay, and Dell, and then
Buying Dell because they spend money on cars.
Samsung
Fax machine.
Fax.
tablets.
Okay.
Okay, you want fax machines, yeah?
That's fine.
I mean,
So let's say fax machine. Because nowadays actually fax machine, printer, scanner in one,
yeah.
in one
Or you
machine.
can say
Okay, so this one is Samsung Galaxy tablet, yeah, and click continue. So that's how we can create asset master record, yeah. We will keep creating some more asset master record when we do the transactions, but so far we will be working on these assets which we have created. So we will be working on our next topic as asset acquisition, which we will do after the break. I just enter the information. It is 5,000. How many zeros? It is
500,000.
Half a million.
Top one also.
okay. Okay, third one was
Uh, the scanner, I think it was. Display. Then
Yeah, no, the third one was Dell laptop.
Yeah, third one.
the third one.
Yeah.
That also.
Canon scanner, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we will work on the uh, postings after the break. So after creating the asset master record, now our next topic is asset acquisition. Go to accounting. I'm in the SAP Easy Access screen. Go to accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets, posting, acquisition, external acquisition, with vendor, and the second one is without vendor. Okay. Now, first you tell me which one you would like to acquire. Let's acquire.
Motor vehicles.
Okay.
You need a piece of
Oh.
this.
Click this.
Equipment.
And this is the list of all the asset master records which you have created. So you would like to buy first Ford Focus, yeah, 400,000.
But this list didn't show machines and equipment.
Well, sometimes if you can't see the asset master record, you have to search it via cost center, yeah. So I will do it. Right now you can see there is no information for posting, yeah. So now I'm gonna acquire this asset with the vendor. In the real project scenario, you have vendors from whom you will buy the assets, yeah? I'm not gonna create the new vendor, but I'm gonna use the existing vendor, yeah. So let's say I acquired this asset. I will do it in the previous state so that we can do we can post a depreciation, yeah, because depreciation is posted after every month. So I will, let's say I'm gonna mention the date 1st of October. So I'm gonna acquire this, I acquired this asset on 1st of October. Posting key 31, account. Okay, let's choose which one you would like to choose. One time vendor, yeah. Okay. Okay, I will suggest you to
To choose
choose.
the second one, because one time you don't have all the information.
The second time is European.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's just use BT, British Utility. You know.
Okay, let's choose Berlin Rental Company, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
so the currency will be changed as well. And currency is euro. Press enter. It will give you the warning because we are posting in the last period, yeah. Ignore the warning by pressing enter. And now you have to choose the amount for Ford Focus. Let's say Ford Focus is for 1500 euros. Okay, 15,000 euros. Posting key. Click this button and you have to choose the posting key. The asset is going out from your company or coming inside the company? Coming inside, yeah. So we will choose the posting key debit asset. So we have to look which key is for debit asset. Yeah, it is 70 normally. If you are using the standard posting key, then you have to use 70. So choose here 70 debit asset. And now you have to choose the account which you are gonna acquire. Click this. You see payment terms has been copied from the vendor master data. So Ford Focus, yeah, that's the one. If you can't see your asset in this list, then you can click on cost center and search the asset through the cost center. Probably I do this in the later examples. Now this is Ford Focus, which is gonna debit. And transaction type, I told you the concept of transaction type yesterday. And if you are gonna acquire the asset through the external source, so you have to use the transaction type for external asset acquisition, which is normally 100. So choose 100 as external asset acquisition and click enter.
So there is no option for simulate.
There will be an option. Yeah, now you have to do 15,000 again, yeah. And now you can simulate it. Before you post, you can simulate the document. And 120 is consolidated transaction type, which I showed you yesterday. So you can see the simulated view of the document, that Berlin rental company is credited and your asset is gonna be debited. Yeah. Click on post and posting key 31 and 70. So document 19,012 was posted in company code. You can view the document through the vendor line item display. Yeah, because vendor documents start from 19 series, 19 number range 19. Yeah. You can also display document from the menu. Okay, amount in foreign currency and this is amount in local currency. Yeah. Now you can go back to the asset master data. Right now you don't have any posting information. You can go back and then enter it again. So you can see capitalized on 1st of October and first acquisition. So this is updated automatically. Now you have to check the asset values. Click this. And Ford Focus APC transaction, it is showing you in GBP. Yeah. Acquisition value 10,253, ordinary depreciation 1,025, Berlin rental company, we cost center vehicles, and if you click on translate currency amounts, that's the document. Yeah. So if you want to see in euro, double click on that. Okay. Okay, it is showing GBP to euro. Yeah. Posted values. In this left hand side you can see depreciation posted, planned. All the depreciation is planned because it is not yet posted. It will be posted in the month end closing. Click on comparisons.
It will not be posted in the periods.
Okay, this one no, it will be posted in the period, because in this screen you can see 1 2 3 4. Yeah, that is period. Yeah, but in comparison, this comparison is with the year. Okay, that is the period 1 2 3.
So in that period we didn't acquire it, so that's why it's not showing.
Yes, this will not show. Okay, I will go down and then you can see that. If you click on this, so you can see period 7, yeah, 170.89, yeah. So because we acquired in period 7. Now click on comparisons, and this is the comparison for each year. Okay, and net book value will decrease every year until it becomes 0.
2019 it will.
And this is the parameters. So ordinary depreciation, start date 1st of October, and useful life is 5 years, and click on planned values. And you can go to book depreciation area 2, and you can see the changes in the currency. Book depreciation 3. Okay, I will suggest you to change the currency, because this amount is in the USD, not in euro. And if you double click on that, you can see the FI document, accounting document, which was created. So that is the FI document. So whatever you do with this asset, you will sell it, you will again purchase it. So this list will be keep increasing, keep expanding. Yeah, like all the list of the documents will be in line. And if you want to see the master data of the vendor, you can double click on that, and the system will take you to the vendor master data. So it's like a shortcut here. So you can go to the cost center master data. So you can see the cost center master data. Go back. So similarly, you can display the GL master data from this option, and with this icon you can call asset reports. Yeah. So that's how we can acquire the asset with the vendor, external vendor. Yeah. The second example, I will show you how we can capitalize the asset without vendor.
That means we're selling it, right?
No.
Okay, next is to acquire the asset without vendor. Okay, without vendor. Yeah, transaction code is ABZON. Double click. AU01, and now you in this screen you can do, you have multiple options. If you wanna acquire the existing asset which you have already created, so you can do that. Yeah, if you wanna create a new asset master record and at the same time you wanna capitalize it, you can do with the second radio button. New asset and create it on the same screen and then capitalize it.
That's quick. Huh?
Yeah, so it's faster. Yeah, the third option is that you can acquire multiple assets. Normally you acquire individual assets. Yeah, but if you are acquiring multiple assets, so you can use this option. So let's first acquire the existing asset. Let's acquire this time Apple desktop. So I'm gonna use the date 10/10/2014, posting date 10/10/2014, asset value date 14, amount posted, this is Apple. Yeah, so Apple one is, let's say, 1200. Enter and simulate. In the simulation you can see the GL account for the asset, and the second one is the contra account. And as I told you yesterday, the contra account offsets the balance of the main asset GL account. Yeah, so as you can see the live example here, that contra account is being credited and asset is being debited. Okay, normally what happens that if you acquire an asset from the supplier is credited and your asset is debited, but in this example there is no supplier. Yeah, this is acquisition without the supplier. So contra account is being credited and your asset account is being debited. Post.
So what happens to the contract account? Will it have a balance on it all the time?
Zero.
It's a clearing, only clearing account. It doesn't keep balance. Yeah,
It get debit entry and credit entry.
yeah. It's just that's the function. So like it works like a clearing account.
You know, like six in miscellaneous account.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is to post the entry to move it to somewhere. So that miscellaneous account will always have a balance.
Yeah, but now we moved it. It's came 12,000 pounds in credit. Where's that credit gonna go? You need a debit for that, don't you?
Yeah.
No, credit will go into the clearing account.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you have credit of 12,000.
Yeah, yeah.
And then debit also.
Where's the debit?
But when asset debit, XYZ account is credit, then XYZ account is like clearing account is debit, and this capitalized account.
Okay. This screen will show you, Asset Explorer will show you the acquisition value 1200, yeah, which you paid for the Apple desktop. Posted values, you can see the depreciation, and it's gonna be
100%.
7th. But according to the depreciation key, every year 1200.
No.
Yeah.
According to
14,
depreciation key,
15.
we do 100% in 1 year.
Yes, 100% in 1 year, and click on parameters. So ordinary depreciation start date is 1st of October, while we acquired this asset on 10th of October. So according to the period control method, the ordinary depreciation start date has been 1st of October. Yeah, because according to the period control method, if you acquire an asset on 10th, 15th or 20th, the depreciation will start from first date of the period.
It's not under comparison. You still have a £1,200 balance though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 1200 is acquisition. Yeah, we paid at 1200 for Apple desktop.
So if it's writing it off for 6 months, then it shouldn't be zero by the end of the 6 months.
Yeah, at the end of the year, when the depreciation is going to be charged, the net book value for this Apple would be zero.
Yeah.
Click on this display master data. This button is for to display master data. If you click on this, so you will be in the master data of the asset, where you can also see the posting information. Go back.
Can we also see clearing account line item?
Clearing account line item. Yeah, you can see the balance, not the line item.
It will not show the debit credit. Like which account is debiting and which account is crediting.
Well, that's the document display. Yeah, that is the document display, uh, which is the same. So you want to see the FI document, yeah? So you can display the FI document through this. If you double click on that, so this will display you the accounting document. Okay. So
It's much better.
1305 and 1350 is contra account, and that one is the asset GL account. Now the second example, you can create a new asset. Let's create a new asset and then acquire it.
Because there is some type of expenses, like suppose if you are accumulate, like there is some transaction, let's say £2,000. It is a, let's say, a repair expense, but sometimes when it depend on the nature of the repairs, you have to capitalize it. So in that scenario, how shall we record it as an expense, but then we capitalize that expense into capital?
In this way, through this way.
So
because vendor is not involved, yeah.
no, vendor is involved.
Okay, so then this one is.
We'll post as a normal invoice, and then if we want to capitalize it, we can capitalize that normal invoice.
Yeah.
Internally, without, because we post it as an invoice with a vendor.
Yeah.
But when we capitalize it, it will be capitalizing without vendor.
That's right. Yeah. Or the other example which I'm gonna give you is that your company may invest into asset under construction. Yeah. So you have to show the value, invested value into asset under construction. So in the end of the day, when the construction will be completed, then you have to capitalize asset under construction into the complete asset. So now I'm gonna create a new asset as asset under construction. So let's say I will say management building under construction. That's the description. I will choose the asset class as asset under construction.
AC 5000.
I think it's AC 6000.
The construction is 5,000, 6,000 is 6,000.
I will choose asset under construction. So choose asset under construction and choose the cost center as well, because asset class and cost center are the mandatory fields which you have to enter.
But didn't we assign the cost center with the asset cost?
No.
Okay, the cost center.
Yeah. It is linked into the asset master data, because we haven't created the asset master data for under construction. So that's what I'm doing now. So this screen will create the asset under construction, and at the same time will will post the value into asset under construction. So now I'm gonna choose the cost center for asset under construction. Yeah, that's the one. So let's give the date when we are gonna capitalize the when we're gonna put money into asset under construction. First of, let's say 5th of October 2014, and asset value date 5th of October 2014, and it is not necessary that all these dates should be the same. Yeah,
Posting date, we can post it like today's date.
exactly, like 5 6. Yeah, and asset value date can be 6. You can do posting date today as well. Yeah, you are right. So let's say today's 23/14. Yeah, posting date, and the document date you can keep the same, and let's say it is 90,000. 90,000 the company
Paid.
is investing in asset under construction. Yeah. After that, now this asset will be created as the result of this posting. But if there is something missing in the configuration, let's say depreciation key is missing, the system will give you the error. And how you have to check before you post this document, you can click on this button, master data, and it will redirect you to the asset master data screen where you can ensure that all the information is correct. Click this button and click on additional data, and you will be in the asset master data screen. Yeah, and you can also change the asset sub number. You can keep it like 100. Yeah, and check in depreciation area whether the useful life is mentioned. You see, useful life is 3 years. Yeah, and depreciation key is MANU. So everything is perfect, just you have to choose the sub number. Go back and click continue. Okay, click on simulate, and this will be acquired uh, without vendor.
Without one.
Yeah, you can also see the heading acquisition with automatic offsetting entry. Yeah, 90,000 and post. So the asset will be created, and it will be capit you can say, yeah, you can use the word capitalized, but normally we capitalize asset under construction not through this way. It is just the investment which the company is has put in asset under construction, because capitalization of asset under construction is done in two different steps, which I will tell you later on. So this message is confirming you that asset transaction posted with this document number, and the asset this created in company code. Continue. And that is the second uh, function which this transaction can do. The third one is to capitalize multiple assets. Click this
New or
button.
existing?
It is for existing one. Yeah, this capitalization of multiple asset is for the existing one. So let's choose the date first
This
off.
one is mainly used for small assets, small value assets as well, isn't it?
No,
It could be any.
anyone, anything.
Whatever you have already bought it, you're capitalizing it.
So let's say you want to capitalize all the machinery. Yeah, your machinery is 200,000. Yeah, go and you can copy all of them. You can copy all of them. Yeah, and if you wanna capitalize
Ford we have done.
what we have done, you have to do Range Rover. Yeah, so you can copy and then okay, we have to choose the amount as well. Let's choose the amount and then we will do more. Yeah, so let's say the first one is tractor will be for
7,000. Second hand.
okay, let's say 20,000. Yeah. Okay, next one is forklifter, 50,000, and the third one is access platform. This one will be uh, let's say 35,000. Digger 70,000, and the truck will be for 25,000. Enter. Similarly, you can capitalize the vehicles. So the first one is Range Rover. So Range Rover can be, let's say, 45,000. The second one is Audi. This can be 35,000. And then BMW 30,000. And Mercedes can be 55,000. Okay, so we are using sub number, yeah, for the vehicles. Yeah, so which sub number we were using? 50.
50.
We don't need to update the quantity. Yeah,
This one.
yeah, if you, yeah, it's only one. Because if you are using the quantity option, so it's better if you can also acquire the asset and capitalize it through the purchase order as well in module. So the next one you can do,
No, Apple Extra we did.
we have done. Yeah, then So the next one is HP printer 500, and then Dell laptop. This one is for
200,
No,
50, 300.
350, 400.
No.
okay, let's say 400, and Canon scanner is for 150. Samsung Galaxy Tab is for 250.
It's sub number 500.
Yeah,
Sub number 500.
Can you not do Control C, Control V?
No.
We can do it.
Can you do that?
Actually, we have to update. Yeah, sub number is already there. Yeah, we can copy actually sub number as well.
Oh,
Yeah. So click on simulate. Okay, so we will enter the quantity or we can continue. Yeah, this is just a warning.
or in quantity, if you write 1, so it will consider as 1 or as 2.
No, it will consider one. Yeah.
One. Or
So
you put 2, then
all other assets will be acquired. Yeah, will be capitalized post. So only one document is posted, 1015.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and you can see this accounting document which will display you the information for the capitalization of all the assets. Okay. So that's how we can acquire the asset. Next one is retirement. Retirement with revenue. So now,
Like scrap. When you scrap.
no, it's not scrap, it's selling of the asset. Yeah, selling of our existing asset which we don't need it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Which has some life remaining.
Yes. Yeah. So go to the asset explorer and which one you would like to sell.
Truck.
Let's say you wanna sell tractor. Yeah. So truck has 20,000. Click on F-92. So we are in the asset retirement screen with customer. So now we are gonna retire our asset tractor. Yeah. So retirement will be today's date.